All right, so let's go wrangle up some cattle 2021 style. We're down to about 24 hours until these boys get on the truck and ship. Kind of the good and bad news is they're all caught this morning, everybody I want. Or they could be caught, all I gotta do is shut the gate. But of course, we need them to do this again tomorrow. We're not gonna leave them pinned up for 24 hours. Won't be able to get out and graze and eat on some hay. But yeah, it's the first time we've had 70 head all in here, maybe all year. We're still missing, pretty sure, like 99% sure, number one. The lame one's the only one not in here. He's not shipping anyway because of that lameness. They've kind of been a little hard to count. You see, they're kind of, you get to counting them and then they'll run to another bunk and you're not sure who you're counting twice or who you didn't count, but 99% sure 70 of them are in here. Number 63, who had been buddied up with number one, he's definitely here. I've seen him. And so I guess just number one's back there somewhere. And that's where we're gonna get the drone out and fly it around, see if we can find him, but really not worried about him too much at all. We're gonna take him to the house and put him up on in our little feed lot. But I can, even if it's a week or two from now before I catch him, that's fine. So good news, things going well this morning. It's warming up. I'm gonna have to come out of this vest. It's supposed to be like 75 degrees today, which is ridiculous. Thankfully, there is a cold front coming through tonight. I do hate that it's supposed to bring some rain with it. Hopefully not much, but it'll be a little cooler, a little better handling weather and hauling weather for them tomorrow. Okay, so in typical fashion, we've had problems. Drone, I don't know what our deal is. I mean, it's like maybe 500-600 feet from me that way. I don't remember how far you're supposed to be able to drive it away or fly it away. A lot further than that. We did find number one though. He is back there. I made it, kept signaling with it long enough to see him, so I know where he is. Would love to get him up here with them. It's not imperative. Right now I'm gonna go back there to the drone, see if I can find the drone. I know about where it was when it lost signal. Technology, me and technology. You know, people think, oh wow, you run a YouTube channel. You must be really tech savvy. Not really, not really. Okay, so there's the steer. And of course, he's gonna try to run off that way. I'd love to get him through this gate and into this pasture. It's a little smaller pasture than this, pretty big area in this one. Two, I can probably join him up with those others. Set that down. He's kind of goofy, silly acting. I'm gonna swing the gate that way. See if I can drive around him, ease him back this direction and through there. But it would appear no, he wants to head off that way. All right, going back that other way. Go on. No, don't get in the woods. All right, this is probably not gonna work. Okay. Well, he's relatively smart. He knows I can't chase him up here. Turn around. Okay. Scratch that idea. We ain't, pardon my language, we ain't screwing with him this morning. Don't have time or the desire. So now I don't know where the drone is, and the technology is really quite annoying me right now. The steer was over there, and I was flying, you know, kind of back off this direction. I was bringing it kind of somewhere. I should have been somewhere right about in here when it lost signal, and so I just quit flying it. The signal was completely dead, and so I remembered it's supposed to fly back home whenever it encounters a problem. But it's not up there where I'd taken off from. I just went up there, and there's something over there on the ground. Well, looky here. It crashed where it landed. I don't know. Looks like it might have just landed. Looks like we're missing a little propeller blade. Yeah, it must have crashed. Now it's windy, so I hope the audio isn't jacked up, but I brought a couple of good rolls of hay down here to feed them. They apparently don't want to eat that one. but unrolled one out there, or mostly unrolled it. They're real interested to get this one off the truck. Because we can't get the truck, especially the bail on it, under the bow gate. I had to take the pin apart right here. Got everything pinned back together, bottom one's in. So we got a roll in there. We unrolled one most of the way out here. Burned off 70R right here. We're gonna kind of tuck these boys in for the night and see how things go in the morning. We finally made it to Thursday, so that means tomorrow's payday if we can get these boys all loaded. The update on the rain that we were expecting overnight is that it did rain. It is still raining. I don't know if you can see the puddles out there. So any hopes and wishes we had that it would miss us are gone. I think we had at least hoped that it would be on the low end. They were calling for somewhere around maybe a 1/4 of an inch. I hope you took the over. I haven't looked at the gauge yet, but I'm gonna say we got plenty more than that, just judging size of these puddles. But horses are fed. We're gonna feed the cows here at the house, check on those weaned calves down there, and then go see if we can get 70 of them in the pen again this morning. A bit of a late sunrise this morning, of course, with the weather, but the rain does appear to have moved out. See if we can get a head count on them, see if they'll all be in there. But yeah, now it's kind of the moment of truth. We get them in there. We got to give them help for a couple hours till we get them on the truck. But, yeah, we're blessed with mud today. In kind of typical fashion, Number 45 doesn't want to go in there while I'm parked right there. So as I get in the truck and back away, let's see. Ooh doggy. No touchdown dance quite yet, but we're getting close. Real close. Amazing how spooky some of them like him can be. He's actually come in here the last 3 or 4 days, you know, just while I was feeding. Like, he slowly got enough confidence, but he could smell something different there this morning. But, all right, we're gonna count, see, there should be 70 in here. Now last year I did this, and I don't remember exactly how many we had. Somewhere around 70, 68, 69, something like that. We were 5 short. There were 5 way back in the back, but we shut the gates yesterday morning, so they should all be here. And kind of just as I ominously predicted, looky there, 2 that didn't come up. Frustrating as hell. Let's see if maybe they'll follow me in here with the feed bucket. All right, one of them went in there. Let's see if I can head this one up in there. I don't want to get too greedy and miss them all. Might have been dumb to worry about 1 extra one, 2 extra ones. Cattle. Heart rate's about 120 right now, and it's not because I exerted myself. It's like every year, they've been up here every day, and there's 70 of them in there now. I counted 68 like 8 times. It's like, you gotta be kidding me. I guess they just were back there in the woods somewhere. Been up here every day eating at this time, and on sale day 2 of them decide not to be here. There's 70 head in there now. I'm very confident. So now the plan, I think I'm gonna run Willis to school because Kimber has a doctor's appointment this morning, so she's not going, and his school is kind of on the way to my brother's place. We're loading his first. His truck's supposed to be there. We're gonna load it at 8. Then just when we get done there, it'll be 9 or 9:30. We'll get back over here and load these boys up. But I'm gonna, see, I got a little bit of feed in the bucket right there. I'm gonna put that out in there for them. I'm gonna throw some of that square hay off the back of the truck in there too. They've got a roll of hay. They would not run out of hay for the next half day, but got some square hay over in here. Whew, thank you, Lord. The thing we have to do before we load them, we're gonna sort off all the colored cattle, the non-blacks, and then there's 3 black ones that, because there's 7, or no, take it back, 6 red or brown ones. And then there'll be 3 more black ones, 018, number 6, number 61. We're gonna keep them, feed out. Actually, 018 is still a bull. We were still might potentially have him saved for a herd bull. He's a homegrown calf of ours. And 6 and 61 are just 2 of the smaller, least thrifty looking ones. We'll keep them and sell the best ones. But let's head to school to drop the kid off, and then go get my brothers loaded, and then be back here in a couple hours. Change of plans, which is typical, but got calves caught everywhere. My brother has all 48 of his caught. We got our 70 caught. The truck driver we had meeting us at his place got over there. He can get in, but he is very nervous. Does not think he can get out loaded with it being just a little wet. Culvert needs to be like 6 feet longer, have the entrance a little wider. So made the decision, we're gonna head to my place, get mine loaded and out of there, and then just haul his on goosenecks to my place and load them out too. It's gonna be a little bit of a hassle, a little bit of a pain in the butt, and that's what we're gonna do, tentatively. Come on now, there we go. Just need one smart one. There we go. Come on, boys. There we go. There we go. One at a time. One at a time. Come on now. One of y'all's got to go. Hey, close up. Close up. Close up. Close up. Close up. Close up. Hey, no, son. You don't want this, man? No, not the Brahma. Come on out. No. Easiest one we've loaded all day. The only one we didn't load.
It's loading and unloading.
No. No, go on down the alleyway. See the hole. There we go. Here we go. It's so much fun. Let's go. Go on in there, old boy. Go on in there. I'll see y'all in the morning. Go on in there, man. You the last one.
Hey, Ken. Come on.
Step on the first one.
Hey, give him a hug.
Okay, so 61 head loaded. Everything went pretty smoothly here. You may see in the video, we had one of the calves that we didn't mean to get loaded, got loaded, but we got him back off. So everybody warned on the trailer is on there, truck's getting ready to take off. Now I'm headed back over to my brother's place. The other trucker, they went over and looked at his entrance. He thinks he can get in and out. And so rather than us haul gooseneck all those cattle here and then load them here, we're gonna try it over there. So hope so, that'll make things go a little easier. All right, so this is when we say goodbye. We'll actually see them again tomorrow. We're gonna ride up there and watch them sail. But they're leaving Tipton County for the last time. Now actually, because they're technically headed east, and then I'm sure tomorrow after the sale they'll come pretty much right by here on I-40 again. I'm sure headed out of town. Looks like I might have showed up just in time. They've got, looks like the vast majority of them already loaded. We'll get over and see if we can help. All right, there's the second load of them heading out of here. We got to give a shout out to William Lee. He was the cattle loading expert this morning. He tells me now that he's actually a hog loading expert. And if I had known that, I told him this earlier, I said if I had known that, I'd probably still be feeding out a few hogs. But 'cause that's the one thing I hated, was loading them up. But now let's go see how they sell tomorrow. So like we just said, got both trucks on the road hauling the cattle. They'll sell tomorrow. We're gonna go up there and see how they do before we end this video. But I want to thank everybody who did guess the weights in the last one. Had a lot of folks. I'll have to actually check to see how many we had. But we'll see what they weigh, go from there. I guess that I should give a guess too, of course. I already have a hat one, but this doesn't count. I think they'll be, if I had to put an exact number on it, I hope they need to be at least 825. I'll say 840 is my guess for what they will average. We've got a little bit of a spread. We got some that should be well over that, of course, and some that probably aren't even going to be, they're going to be under 800. But that would be my guess. See how close I am. A lot of good guesses. Some of y'all guessed way over that, and I hope you're right. But let's go see how they do, and we'll announce a winner, of course. All right, we made it back from the sale. The stocker steers have been sold. And of course, the question, or what most of you are wanting to know is, who won the hat? What did they weigh? So, 61 head averaged 833 pounds. I believe that's going to make Mr. Luke Herring our winner. He had a guess of 835, so really close. There was a couple other folks close, but not that close. I'll double check, but it was scrolled through a few times. I'm 99.9% sure he's the winner. So I'll get with you, Luke. Get you my email, probably below your winning comment. You can share me your address. But was really happy with how they did, both how they weighed and how they sold. We'll go into another video here in the next week or two, breaking down all our expenses, inputs, how everything went. But was really happy with the price they got. Was really happy with how they did. We knew there was kind of a big spread on the steers. They were actually broken up. 44 of them weighed 876 pounds, which I was just tickled. You just wished all of them had weighed that much and averaged that much. The lightest 17 of them only averaged 725, gave us an overall average of 833, which is the correct answer. Remember, anybody else, you want a hat? If you're not, you want to be like Luke and have a hat, go to the my St. Jude fundraising page. I will have a link in the description, put a link in the description for the last few videos. 100% of the money goes straight to St. Jude. It's a tax-deductible gift. We'll thank you for giving that gift by sending you a hat. $50 gift, get you a hat. Give more than that, you might get 2, 3, 4, heck, 10 hats. But anyway, appreciate y'all watching. We got a lot of more exciting stuff planned. You know, we're gonna do that video breaking down kind of all the finances for anybody who's really interested in that here in a week or two. Tomorrow, we're gonna go wrangle up that #1 calf that we crashed the drone trying to find. Plan on getting the horses saddled up, taking the wife and the kids. If he's going to want to dart off into the woods like he did there, we'll take some transportation that's capable of driving him out of there. But need to get him and the other 10 up here, or the other, I guess it'll just be 8 of them, so him and the other 7 put on feed. But anyway, we'll get into all that. Y'all keep watching. Thank you. Please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Y'all eat beef and God bless.